Great, Dillon Danis. My first question, I suppose, is...
How close am I to this
yeah, you can step back if you want. When are you coming back to Ireland? Back to our home country? You know, we miss you.
After this trip, I love Ireland. I haven't been back. I want to go with the Black Fortune. Yeah, it's like my second home. I miss it a lot, though. I do like Ireland.
When I spoke to Peter Queally, he was saying, like, they would have welcomed you back at the gym back at home.
Oh, yeah, it was, of course. It was just I had a kid, you know what I mean? And that made everything tough because it's hard when you have a new... I want to be there for my kid, too, and I was training. It just made everything tougher, you know? So.
Does that add kind of a new perspective to 100%. This whole fighting thing and get you back in I guess the ring and then eventually the cage?
Not necessarily like getting me back in the ring. That was always me. But definitely when you're like doing extra rounds or doing something that's tough, you look at you in your brain, your son comes in there and you're like legacy and like just he's watching and like there was a picture yesterday of him watching me on the TV and that gives you. I don't know if you have kids. It gives you a fucking really weird feeling. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't have kids. I barely get any. Bro,
oh yeah, I can't tell. No, that's with you. No, yeah, it just gives you a fucking weird feeling. So yeah, definitely the picture yesterday like kind of like made me like rethink life a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's bigger than me now.
Of course. So when you talk to you look at this whole thing with Logan, you had the workouts yesterday. Do you think he copied you at the workouts?
Yeah, of course. He's obsessed with me. He likes to do what I do. You know, it's so stupid. It's so cheesy. He just wants to do everything I do. You know what I mean? So, and it was shitty jiu-jitsu. Like it was. And the thing is like, why are you doing jiu-jitsu if you don't want to fight me in MMA? The bag was bigger in MMA than it was in boxing. So, what are you doing? I don't know. I think his wrist is actually hurt though, so I don't know why. Maybe that's why he was rolling.
Why didn't you give us any boxing? You gave us every other martial art except.
Maybe that's what's going to happen in the fight. Maybe I don't know boxing.
What do you think?
I've never boxed before.
They're talking about now, like Mike Perry is there. He's going to be weighing in and everything like that. Do you think he's actually going to fight now?
No, I feel bad for him though. Because he gives you an excited. He's about to get that payday. Then he's like, no, I'm not getting the payday. No, I'm going to get that payday. And I sent him a message actually yesterday. I was like, you're welcome for the free vacation, my G, because we're cool. And he sent me something like, go do work or something like that. So we're cool. He's a good dude.
How sick are you of this question that I'm about to ask you? Are you showing up on Saturday? It must be the most annoying question.
I wouldn't be here doing this shit with you if I wasn't doing this shit so boring. But yeah, definitely showing up.
For sure. What happened with the KSI thing in January?
This just wasn't. There's a lot of things that went into it, but KSI and me wasn't really the fight ever. You know, that was kind of just happened because Logan pulled out. The storyline with me and Jake and Logan goes way back, and it's so much. That's why this fight is so much bigger. It feels so much bigger than everything because there's a real storyline to it, and people love that. You know, there's a reason like Khabib and Conor was so big. You know, like there's a big storyline, and me and Jake and Logan go back for years and years, and like you could go back to like 2018 and like certain things, and it's just like there's such a build up. You know, so that's why it's so much better. Like KSI just sucks. He's a video gamer. He's not a real fighter. That's why I hate this influencer shit. Like, these guys are walking around like they know how to fight. They don't know how to fight.
This will be a bit like Khabib and Conor in the sense of the feud will not be over after Saturday night 100%. Because you've got like a long-ass legal process to go.
He shook my hand. If I show up, we're fighting MMA. So if he's a man of his word, he shook my hand. Let's do it. You know?
Does he need to drop all of this legal stuff?
I mean, it's bullshit. You don't see him fighting. You really don't. You know, like, everybody, even the MMA, everybody MMA is on my side. Like, and I think it's starting to get to him. Because I saw he went back at Shaw because all the MMA guys are like, bro, like, what are you doing? You're not a real fighter. Like, no one sues in fighting. It's the stupidest thing ever. Go break the guy's face. And I kept saying this. Like, if someone fucking murdered your wife and they gave you 18 minutes with the guy or if he goes in jail, what would you do? I mean, you probably can't beat nobody up. But
well, like, I think I could do all right.
But you're a man, right?
I could beat up like a 135er maybe.
All right, what would you check? I mean, what would you
minutes,
pick?
Of course.
Exactly. I'll go in a room and I fucking kill that guy. You're allowed to kill him. So he's allowed to go in there and punch me in the face. But no, he goes to the law like a woman.
Will Jake be next?
If the bag is right. But I do love MMA. I love real fighting. I don't like this boxing shit. I don't like a half a fight.
What's your prediction for KSI and Fury?
Tommy Fury by decision.
Are you friends with Tommy now? It seems like you're getting on a bit.
He's cool. He's a really nice guy. I don't know about friends, but we're definitely cordial. And he seems like we could be friends. I don't know. Every time we see each other, we're cool. His whole family's cool. His security is really cool. All of them are really nice. So I do like him.
Last one very quickly. I wanted to know as well, you know, when it comes to, like, Conor, obviously, his involvement, they're talking about him being here. He was saying to me, if it weren't for the baby, you probably would have gone to France and done that training camp and everything. Yeah. He's still very much involved, even if he's not in the camp.
Yeah, he talks to me every day. I talked to him this morning, actually, on the mental side. Like, and he sends me voice notes, videos, and certain things that I should do. And he's always there for me. So even if we're not there physically, mentally, we talk every single day. And for the baby thing, it was early when it was being born, and I had the press conference, and he was in France, so it was just a lot of travel. But we trained for almost 2 months before that in New York, boxing every day. So we always train together, you know?
Thank you so much. It's so funny how, like, with Logan, like, you're the heel, right? Yeah. You're doing all the heel antics, but I guess he's so unlikable.
Because he's unauthentic. Like, I play my role. I don't even play a role. Like, if you meet me, this is how I am.
Yeah.
And I just keep my, like, I kept the same thing I was doing before, but people know I'm real now. And they're like, okay, like I respect that. People respect realness. He's a good guy trying to act like, he's a good guy. Oh, sorry, he's a bad guy trying to act like a good guy. And that's why people don't like him, you know?
That NWO shirt. The NWO is perfect for you, really, because exactly. It's like, that's what they were. They were like the cool heels.
Exactly, yeah. And, you know, I just stay who I am. That's it. He's not who he is. He's a fucking faker. He's a scam artist. He bullies everybody on his team. If you're not his yes man, he cuts you. He's just a scumbag, you know? And that's why people want me to knock him out.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, man.